Ooh, my. Good morning, y'all. Just out here sipping my coffee and watching the dogs, and they're getting their morning exercise. They get their exercise this way. That's Lucia, that 9 going on 10-month-old Cane Corso puppy. Ozzy, the alpha male. Dolce, the dominant female. Tux, usually playing referee. He's the pitbull mix. The two female Cane Corsos side by side. How Lucia's already bigger than the adult female. And then, last but not least, little Miss Gypsy. The Gypsy's the 2.5-month-old pitbull puppy. Yeah, so they've actually been out here. Oh, they've been out here already 30 minutes, sparring really heavy like that. Tux is like, is it safe to come out now? Hello, Tux. See how he's got kind of a diamond shape to his head, and then the ears kind of flatten out at the top? That's that pit bull look. It's very subtle in him. So yeah, he's a mix of 65% American Pit Bull Terrier from the genetic test, and then he's got some other breeds like a little bit of Boxer, a little bit of Chow Chow, which I don't see in him, but that's what the test said. Hi, Tux. I gotta get him a dental. I gotta get him a teeth cleaning. But yeah, because he is about going on 7 years old. Lucia. But yeah, so I wanted to do a quick video for y'all of the collars, the dog collars. See how rough that they play? I've already changed. This is her new collar. So it's very wide. It's a very wide collar. Lucia. Look at her structure. Gosh, she's looking beautiful, y'all. She is looking fantastic. Not even a year old. Look at her structure already. Long arm. Very long, very tall for her age. And she's got a nice straight top line. Nice rear angulation. And musculature is really well developed even at this age. Look at that structure. See that rear angulation? It's a nice angle there. Lucia. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a quick video for y'all on Tux's collar. That choke chain. That's what I had on all my Corsos. Nobody plays with Tux. I'm gonna leave. Actually, I got one on order from him, but he's at lower risk of getting choked out accidentally. This is Dolce's beautiful collar. But yeah, I'll explain and talk about these in more depth here in the video. I just wanted to do a real quick pack introduction. I ordered a teal version of this one for Lucia as well. This one's pretty thick. I like the thicker ones because when you pull, like with a leash, they distribute the pressure of the collar more evenly over the trachea, so less chance of really hurting the trachea. And it's a thick leather, so it's less likely for them to grab it and twist it and choke them. So it's even hard for me to. You can't twist this. It's just too thick. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let me get into the video. Tux. Okay, y'all, wanted to show you the new collars that I got for my Cane Corso. But, oh, just a minute, baby. Let me take her down from here. She's gonna hurt herself. But, so these are the new collars that I got. Aren't they pretty? So Lucia's, this is Lucia. Oops, Lucia's the, she's getting corrected by the dominant female. Lucia's the puppy, 9 months old, on the ground there, showing her belly, submitting. And then Dolce is the adult female again, 3 years old, yeah. So what I like about these collars, I think they're a little bit safer because they're real wide. They're about 2 inches thick, they're wide. And so because they're wide and thick leather, it's less likely for them to be twisted if the dog grabs it during like a play fight and twists it with their teeth or something. Let me put her down. And it's got some bling on it. I think it's pretty, but it feels very soft leather. I actually bought one for Ozzy, but I'm not going to use it because the leather is so stiff and it feels like really sharp edges. It's too stiff, and so I don't think it's going to be comfortable for him. But the good ones, they're a little more pricey. They have a nice padding, like a leather padding on the underside of it. Dolce. Hey, pretty girl. See, pretty. I think it's going to be much safer for them. And then this one is Lucia's here. This has got some really nice padding, and these little studs here, they're rounded out. They're not sharp, so they can't really hurt another dog playing with her. And so what they're playing with right now is the chains, the choke collars that I had on them previously that I'm no longer going to use. As many of you mentioned, a couple of people mentioned, one of the teeth can easily get caught in this loop, and they can actually, rip a tooth out. The chances of strangulation with these, I think they're less than with the martingale collars, but it's not zero risk. There's always a risk. So yeah, I'm not going to put those on them anymore. And then I took Ozzy's off. I took his off. So I am waiting on his collar to come in the mail. Like I said, I had ordered the one, but it's just too stiff leather. Oh, shoot. I got something. Ooh. I got their chicken boiling. Put that on high. That's what I don't like about these burners, these convection tops, because you can't really control the heat very well. It wasn't even on high. Anyway, I'm making their dinner right now. I'm going to shred some chicken, put it in their kibble. But I love this on Lucia. Lucia, looking good, girl. Looking good, girl. My Lucia. That's my Lucia. Lucia. So yeah, and then this little one right here, she's too young to have a collar just yet. Hi, Papa. Hey, Papa. But yeah, so that's the major change that I'm doing with the dogs and their collars. Let me see if I can show you. I actually do. Forgot I did buy this for Ozzy. I probably will put this on him. This, yeah, it's really a nice padded leather. I actually got this recommendation from Trey and Duke. The channel is Trey, I think it's Trey and Duke. It's another, it's a guy with a YouTube channel, Trey, and his dog Duke. He has a gray brindle, Cane Corso male that looks a lot like Ozzy, actually. I think he's younger than Ozzy. He, his channel started a little bit after mine did, so we're both kind of new. But yeah, I saw this collar on his dog Duke, and I was like, ooh, where did you get that collar? So I actually ordered one. So I thought it was really pretty. I forgot I had it. Forgot why I took it off, but yeah, it's nice and thick. So this collar, because it's so thick and sturdy, is going to be, I think, very difficult for a dog to get in there and twist it on itself and create a choking hazard. Actually, so this is the other one that I have, although this one is a little bit maybe too wide. I think it was so wide that Ozzy's neck was kind of pinching on it when he would put his neck down. But what I like about this is that if you can imagine when you're pulling the dog back, the wider that it is, it's more evenly distributed over the trachea. So I think that there's less chance of injuring the trachea. Is that right? Yeah, so as you can imagine, like with a thin choke collar, it creates a more, I guess, what's the word? More of a focal point that can really injure the trachea more. I had this one on Ozzy for the longest time. I actually liked it. Although I could see this could be a little bit of a choking hazard. But this is the one that I'm returning. I thought it was kind of cool because you can personalize it. I got his name. Kind of flashy, looks good. But man, look on the other underside of this. There is like zero padding, and look how it's just really stiff leather. I don't know. This, like, if I squeeze this feels like it could cut your hand. It's so sharp and not padded at all. So I might just like use that for show, like temporarily, if I wanted to show him off somewhere, but probably won't. I mean, I definitely won't be using that for him long term. So yeah, so anyway, those are the collars. So yeah.